across differences. And we integrated the nonviolent communication process with the cultural lenses. I'd love to hear just how it landed with you, the value and the importance of it, and just a few words of connection.
So I just feel like so many of us struggle each day to feel and find our place in community, and how do we begin to come together, and when we have disagreements, we lose energy and we stop, and that's not working. So I feel like what we were able to do today was to give people tools to keep on going and working through the hard parts and being aware of how their body feels, and how do you lean into feeling uncomfortable, and how do you stop yourself from running away from the tough conversations. And I think that the cultural lenses are a great tool to cognitively understand what's going on with your body. When you pair that and connect that with the empathy that we know, and self-empathy and empathy for others, it's just a great connector. And I'm really looking forward to the ultimate impact that's going to be made in community as people who have felt disenfranchised and marginalized begin to see that they have a voice, and that their feelings matter, and their gifts matter, and their ways of being together in community, they all matter.
I'm seeing that. And all that they were called to come together here with the group we had, and you invited them to see themselves in as leaders and authentic people to go out and share this.
Yes.
And at the end, what I loved is you said, okay, the last section you made is making it real.
Yes.
And they all came out not just on with learning, but an action plan going forward.
That's it.
Love to hear how you were receiving that as you were hearing and witnessing them saying, here's how I see how I can use this. Tell me about that.
I think that what they did today is just a drop in the bucket to what they're going to see in the future as they see challenges and problems in the community, knowing that they are the people who get to solve them, not turning to another person to solve the world's problems, but doing like we've learned, to look within first and seeing how you can affect the change.
Hi, Victoria.
Hello, how are you?
Good. We just finished the training about connecting across differences. And I'd love to know how it was for you to both be learning and practicing the principles of compassionate nonviolent communication, along with building relationships around cultural lenses. What's most important to you that you're taking away?
I think the most important part to me is adding another tool in my tool belt to learn how to communicate effectively without using violence as a means to get my point across, or using anger to get my point across. But I think one of the most challenging things that I will probably see is utilizing it and implementing it every day in my life. So that's one of the things that I'm challenged with right now.
Yeah, just finding a way when you see something that's like really tight, like how to take what you learn and really create this connection and understanding for not just the other, but you.
Yes, because we're all human, and we know that we always revert back to what we're used to instead of using what we've learned sometimes. So that's going to be the hardest piece for me.
That's the part that's a work in practice. So that's what we're leaving with today. We're practicing along the way, but I'm really glad that